the president's daughter-in-law and senior advisor for the Trump 2020 campaign, Lara Trump. All right, Lara, very obviously complicated situation with Hunter Biden on a number of levels. How do you see it, and how do you see its impact on 2020, especially with regards to media coverage?
Well, Jesse, we know that the mainstream media is the marketing arm for the Democrats. So it's not surprising that we've heard crickets from them on this story. I mean, it's really sad. It's very messy. I don't know if everybody has all the details there. You did a good job breaking it down. But could you imagine for a second, Jesse, if any one of the items that you just laid out had happened to a Trump family member,
yeah,
to my
one.
Husband, Eric, or to just one, they would know the brand of deodorant that we use. They would be camped out in front of all of our houses 24 hours a day. They wouldn't leave any of us alone because they're obsessed with taking down this president, yet they are covering for the Bidens. And you're right, this is very relevant right now. We should be hearing from Hunter Biden on the Burisma stuff. We have a president right now that the Democrats are trying to impeach based on a phone call. They have no evidence of any wrongdoing. Nothing was said that was improper, yet they are trying to impeach him, yet Hunter Biden gets a pass on all of these things. There's such a double standard, but I actually think that it works to the advantage of the president. Because you're right, as we're going into 2020, we have to pay attention to these things. The American people happen to be very smart, the American public, and they see this sort of thing, and the fact that the media has ignored it, and they say, why is there such a double standard for Trump, but not for Joe Biden on his malarkey tour out there? This is malarkey at its finest, Jesse. This is crazy. But we've gotten used to it, and I think the American people are going to come out and vote even more for Donald Trump than they did in 2016 and 2020 because they're tired of this nonsense, and they want the right things to happen across the board, no matter if your name is Trump or Biden.
You know what? They're bringing up Barron Trump more than they're bringing up Hunter Biden on the left. And
Barron, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, poor little Barron, and he has nothing to do with anything. And to your point about these foreign governments spending millions of dollars on the son of the vice president, who's obviously in disarray personally, total chaotic person, if you believe all of these reports, and there's facts to back that up in court. Compare that to some small things that happened in the Palin family. Those were just plastered all over the news, that her son, her daughter, these things happened, but nothing to the extent of what's going on with Hunter Biden. It's just sad to see families.
But she's a Republican, so it's okay, Jesse. You don't understand, right? If you're a Republican, it's okay to exploit all these things and to make a mountain out of a molehill when nothing arguably happened. But whenever you have evidence of so many of these really crazy things that have happened, sadly, to Hunter Biden and that he's been involved with, they just totally ignore it. It's really frustrating, I think, especially whenever you see what the president puts up with on a daily basis while he's trying to fight for the American people. Hey, guess what? We just had 266,000 new jobs added in the last month to this economy thanks to this president while they're trying to impeach him. So, you know what? Good for the president. It doesn't matter, but there is such a double standard, and it's frustrating for all of us in this country.
All right, Lara Trump, thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Jesse.